Hello, my friends. We have another dedicated candle review, and today I'm going to be talking about HOMEWORX Fresh Start. Now, in full disclosure, this candle was sent to me in PR. I am a HOMEWORX brand ambassador, so that's why you might see up on the top left, sometimes the video will say like includes paid promotion or something like that. I do just want to clarify that this video is not sponsored by HOMEWORX, but there is, I don't honestly have like full understanding about how this works, but from my understanding, anytime that I have a product that I'm focusing on in my video, it is important for me to check off that little box that says paid promotion because I did not pay for this item. I did receive it for free, and I feel like that's just being honest and transparent with all of you guys. Now, if you've been with my channel for a while, you know that just because a candle is sent to me in PR does not mean that I will give it glowing reviews. I know that there's been a couple of candles that were sent to me very generously. I always appreciate it, but my opinions are still definitely my own, and yeah, I don't shy away from them. So I'm always constructive, I feel like, in my feedback, but yeah, I don't really hold back. I always want to be honest, and I take this little hobby of mine quite seriously. Also, I want to apologize if you hear any background noise. My dishwasher is running right now, so I hope that that doesn't come through too much. All right, so Fresh Start. This is a 4-wick, 18-ounce candle. This has the beautiful wraparound label. From the packaging here, we can tell that this was marketed as kind of a New Year's type of candle, I would say, with all of those fireworks in the background. To be honest with you, these black like labels or black jars, kind of like the HOMEWORX black tie one, don't really fit into the aesthetic of my home decor wise. However, I tend to burn a lot of my candles in like an amber colored hurricane, so the packaging is not always the biggest deal to me. The pour date on this specific candle is July 7th of 2023. Fragrance notes on here are crisp salt air, sparkling citrus, orange blossom, and oak moss. So what does my nose smell? Definitely orange blossom, a little bit of that salt air in there. And I will say that while I don't get like an effervescence, that's what I would think of when I read the Accord Sparkling Citrus, I do get kind of a green earthy note, which would, I believe, be that oak moss note in here. But to my, sorry, you guys probably just heard the doorbell, probably a delivery. Ooh. But to my nose, I would say that the most dominant notes here are orange blossom, followed by a little bit of that salt air. Now, the salt air Accord, I would say that a similar candle, like a similar fragrance to this one, if you purchased last year from Bath & Body Works in the Neutral Blends collection, there was a candle called Sea Salt and Neroli. And while that one was a little bit more heavy on the salt air Accord, this one is definitely more orange blossom. Now, for those of you who may be unfamiliar with orange blossom, it's definitely a floral fragrance. This is not your juicy, sweet orange. This is not like their Valencia orange. This is a very, very different fragrance. This is definitely a floral fragrance with a hint of greenery in the background. Now, I am quite familiar with the smell of orange blossoms because I live in Arizona, and I also spent the first 21 years of my life living in Southern California, both places that grow citrus in the wintertime. And so I know what those orange blossoms smell like. They tend to start blooming pretty soon. I would say late February is when I typically smell them around here. It just depends on how cold and wet our winters have been, which, I mean, let's just keep some perspective here. Arizona winters are not that wet compared to most other places. But regardless, it's a floral scent. It's definitely one that I recognize easily. Very lovely fragrance. However, it's not my favorite fragrance. It's one of those scents that like I like it in very short, small doses. If I smell it for too long, it's not really my favorite. So fragrance alone on this one, I like it for a short period of time, but I don't necessarily love it. However, after I film this review, I do plan to share this candle with my mother-in-law because she absolutely loves orange blossom fragrances. And I know that those of you who do like a good orange blossom fragrance, I think that you will really, really like this one. That salted air note, like I said, is kind of there, but not really. It doesn't remind me of when I was growing up in Southern California and I would take drives. The way that we would get to the beach, we would have to drive through an area, what was it called? Like it's the 126 in Southern California. It goes through like Fillmore and what's that other place? Santa Paula. And there's a lot of orchard trees through there. And that sea salt and neroli from Bath and Body Works reminded me more so of that memory than this candle does. Again, it's nice. It's orange blossom. That's pretty much where we're going here. It's fresh. It's, I think this is a really nice early spring fragrance. So if you're wanting like a winter to spring transitional fragrance, I think that this is a good one. So let's go ahead and talk about the performance here. The performance has been really, really good on this one, you guys. And like I said earlier, I'm not just saying that because I received this candle in PR. There have been a couple of other candles. I'm thinking of my tiramisu candle that did not really have great performance, but this one, I'm telling you, you guys, this one is very strong. This one is an 8, even without a hurricane. It fills up my living room. Now it doesn't flow all the way into the bedrooms, which is totally fine, but it does fill up the kitchen and the living room. For some accurate thoughts here, my home is approximately 1,800 square feet. It is a single story. It has high ceilings in the living room, and the kitchen opens up to the living room. It was built in 2004, so it's kind of like that typical, somewhat open concept home of the early 2000s. The bedrooms are a little bit more closed concept, lower ceilings. I will tell you that I did not even attempt to burn this candle in my bedroom because I knew that it would be way too strong for a smaller space. This one, if I put it in a hurricane, was like a 9.5. And you guys know I very, very rarely give candles like that super high strength and throw, but I'm telling you, this one hits the nail on the head. So if you are wanting a really strong orange blossom candle, then this one is for you. I did have to blow this one out yesterday after about 2.5 hours because I was like, whoa, that is just too intense for me. It didn't give me a headache. It's just like I said, orange blossom fragrances are the type of scent that I can just only handle for a short period of time. So performance-wise, this has been great. I will go ahead and lift this up for you so you can go ahead and see the wax pool. See, those wicks are burning beautifully. It pulls out really nicely. Fun fact, today when I was pulling this out, or like when I first lit it, I honestly didn't really want my home to smell like this morning, so I lit it out on my back porch real quick just to get the flames going, like just to get that wax pool developed. And I walked outside into my backyard to put something away, and honestly, I could even smell it outside, like over by my barbecue. And this was sitting on my back porch table. So yeah, this one is a powerhouse. Good job, HOMEWORX. This one is definitely getting 2 thumbs up for me in terms of the performance, and just keeping in mind that if you are somebody who is looking for an orange blossom fragrance, then this one is for you. This is still currently available on the Slatkin & Co. website. Like I said, I am a HOMEWORX brand ambassador, and I do have a discount code with them. My code is KATIESJOYFULLIFE. It will save you 15% on orders over $40. You are welcome to use that if you would like. It is an affiliate code. I do make a small commission. So if you are comfortable using those codes, I want to say thank you very much for considering using mine. But if you're not, that's totally fine too. Make sure you do sign up for that HOMEWORX rewards program though, because you do accumulate points and you can always redeem those to get some discounts on future orders. So let me know in the comment box down below, have you tried this candle? What is your take on it? Do you love this one? Has it been burning well for you? I know that a couple of candle reviews that I've done recently, I'm just thinking of most recently the Kringle candle, what was that, Cozy and Warm. So many of you guys were saying that candle is such a powerhouse for me. And for me, I'm like, no, it's not. I don't know what's wrong with mine. So please let us know in the comment box down below what your experience has been with this candle, because I think it's great for us to get a variety of opinions. I am only one person. My home is a different size probably than some of yours. The climate that I live in, all of those things can factor into a candle review. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. If you're just stumbling across my channel for the first time, hi, I'm Katie. I like to talk about candles here on this channel. I do empties, dedicated reviews. I do a bi-monthly candle chit chat. and even some hauls and everything in between. So if you find yourself wanting to stick around for more of that content, please hit the subscribe button. YouTube should be suggesting a couple of more videos of mine here at the end of this video, but I want to just say thank you so very much for spending your time here with me. And until my next one, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.